forward to this computer.
I also apologize for the train. The train is very loud over here, but it should be gone in like the next 2 seconds.
I can't even hear it. So,
Okay, well, you might hear it in the background, but I apologize.
all right. So this is the deposition of Darlene Williams. This is case number 25 CV 0072003, pending in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois, Western Division. The deposition is proceeding at the offices of the defendant, or is proceeding on Zoom, pursuant to the notice dated on November 5th, 2025. The deposition is being taken on Zoom on November 6th at 5:30 p.m. via Zoom. Present are the deponent, Darlene Williams, counsel for the plaintiff, Kay Wilson, myself, Olimpia Giacalone, counsel for Chandler Department Stores. Uh, Miss Williams, you have been sworn to tell the truth by the court reporter. Is that correct?
Yes.
Um, my name is Olimpia Giacalone, attorney for the defendant. We are here to ask you questions about the court case brought against Dr. Karen Adams, or brought by Dr. Karen Adams against Chandler Department Store regarding an alleged incident of theft. Have you ever been deposed before, Miss Williams?
I have not.
Um, So we're just going to ask you a series of questions. You're going to answer them to the best of your ability. At the end, you'll be able to either sign or waive your right to sign the transcript. Um, and this all should be wrapped up in about an hour or less.
Okay.
Um, have you talked to an attorney about this matter at any time before this deposition?
No.
Is there anything that will interfere with your ability to testify fully and accurately today, be it medications, alcohol, witness intimidation?
No.
Um, you will please answer fully and accurate. Will you do that?
Yes.
Please make sure that your answers are out loud so the court reporter can record them. No nodding or shaking your head. Can you do that, please?
Yes.
If a question is unclear, please ask me to clarify that, will you?
Yes.
And may I assume if you answer the question that you both heard and understood that question?
Yes.
Um, and let me know if you need a break. At any point, we can take a break.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Did you bring any documents with you today?
No.
No. Okay, thank you. So, Miss Williams, can you please state your full name for the record, please, and spell
Dar yes. Darlene Williams, Darlene Williams, Willams.
Thank you. And where do you currently reside?
In Grand Rapids, Michigan.
And what is your occupation?
I am a nurse.
On the day of the incident, were you shopping or working?
Shopping.
Who were you with that day?
My friend Pat Smith.
Okay. About what time did you arrive at the store that evening?
About 6 p.m.
Where exactly were you located when you first noticed Dr. Adams?
We were by the cosmetics portion of the store.
You mentioned being in the cosmetics department. Can you describe how far that is from the store exit?
I would say about 15 feet.
Approximately how far away were you from Dr. Adams and the guard during this interaction?
About 15 feet.
Were there any displays, signs, or other shoppers between you and them?
I wouldn't say in between, but around us there were.
So your view may have been partially obstructed at that time, or at times.
I would only say obstructed just because of how they were facing, but I could clearly see both of them.
Okay. And how many shoppers would you say were in the store at that time?
In that specific area, I can't say for the whole store, but for
Oh,
the
yeah, in
specific,
that specific
yeah,
area, I'm
for the
sorry.
specific area, I'd probably say between 5 or 10 people.
Probably 10 people, okay. And when you first saw Dr. Adams, what was she doing?
She was walking walking towards the exit of the store.
Did she appear to be carrying anything?
I couldn't see anything like physical in her hand, just maybe a purse, but that's about it.
Did she appear to be leaving the store at that time?
Yes.
Did you notice whether she stopped when the guard approached her?
He asked her to, I'm assuming asked her to stop, so she stopped when they had that interaction, but didn't stop like for him, I guess you could say.
When you saw the guard, what did he do?
He just stopped her, like put up his hand and told her to stop, and then proceeded, I guess, to have a conversation with her.
Did you recognize him at as mall security at that point?
Yes.
Was he wearing any kind of uniform or badge?
I guess the typical like shirt with description on it showing security.
Did he appear calm when he approached Dr. Adams?
I would say so.
Did he raise his voice or make any threatening gestures?
Um, I mean, I would kind of say raise a voice, but not like a yelling, but kind of like they were clearly going back and forth, and he didn't raise his hand in a threatening way, but he did put his hands up like this.
Okay. You mentioned that you couldn't hear everything that was said. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you didn't hear exactly what Dr. Adams said to the guard or what the guard said to Dr. Adams.
The only thing that I heard was towards the end of their conversation, he said something like, it's just a typical theft situation or something like addressing other people, but not, I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying to each other.
To the best of your knowledge, do you recall hearing, "It's all right, folks, just a shoplifter"?
Yeah, so yeah, that's something like that.
And you can't be exactly sure what context that statement was made in.
Mm-mm.
You didn't know whether he was speaking to Dr. Adams or to other bystanders, correct?
To me, it seemed like he was talking to Dr. Adams.
You can't say whether Dr. Adams admitted or denied anything, correct?
I can't.
You stated that the guard grabbed Dr. Adams' arm. Can you describe exactly what you saw?
It, I mean, it just was like they were talking back and forth, and then when he made that statement, grabbed her arm as if to like kind of take her away somewhere. Um, that's the best I could describe it, I guess.
Thank you. You didn't see him push, shove, or strike her, did you?
Yeah,
You didn't see Dr. Adams fall or stumble, is that correct?
no, I did not.
Did she resist or pull away from him in any way?
I would say like a little bit, but not to the degree of like trying to get away, but I think a natural, like, kind of like, what are you doing?
Like a reflexive instinct
Yeah.
to.
Hmm.
From your vantage point, the contact lasted only a few seconds, correct?
Yeah.
Would you describe the contact as gentle, firm, or forceful based only on what you saw?
I would say firm.
But you can't be totally certain on how tightly he was holding her arm, correct?
I can't, no.
What is your best estimate on how long that interaction lasted?
Mm, maybe like 3 minutes tops, but it wasn't very long.
And during that time, did you see the guard or Dr. Adams raise, or did you hear the guard or Dr. Adams raise their voices?
I mean, I could hear like a natural kind of raising, but I don't want to make it seem like they were either one was yelling at each other, but kind of like a natural, like, I didn't, or, something like that. Again, I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I could hear their voices.
So voices elevated more
Yeah.
rather than almost like a yelling.
Yeah.
After that minute or so, they went around a corner and out of sight. Is that correct?
Hmm.
And you couldn't see what happened once they went into that area of the store, correct?
Yes.
And you couldn't hear any conversation after that point either.
Mhm.
Um, so you did not hear the guard tell Dr. Adams that she could not leave. Is that correct?
I did not know.
And you didn't hear him say that she had to go with him. Is that correct?
No, yeah, I didn't hear that.
So your knowledge of what happened after they went into that area of the store is based only on what you saw from a distance. Would I be
Hmm.
correct?
During that time, yes.
During that time? Okay. And you did not see how long Dr. Adams remained in the store after that, did you?
Yeah. Mm.
You did not speak to the guard or to Dr. Adams after that incident, correct?
Um, I did talk to Dr. Adams on the phone after that, later, after signing the clipping of in the newspaper, but it was just for her to say thank you for reaching out to say, I was just calling to say like, I saw everything. I'm sorry that happened to you. And she just said thank you.
How did you get her phone number to contact her?
We do, how can I properly say this? We do work together. That's how I recognized her.
Okay. Um, you didn't file any report or complaint after what you saw, did you?
No,
And did you speak to a news reporter from the Daily Gazette about what you saw?
I did not.
You did not. Um, but you said you did see the newspaper clipping, correct?
I did.
I'm going to pull that up right now. Not the best at sharing my screen. There we go. So, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this the same news clipping that you saw?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And when you talked to Dr. Adams about this newspaper clipping, can you explain what she said? Or,
She was just really upset, but she just said that, she appreciated me calling her just to see how she was doing.
okay. And that is all I have with this piece of evidence. Um, so the lighting in the area of the mall that you were in was typical for early evening. Was it not not especially bright?
It was normal.
Okay. And with the distance and other shoppers and the noise of the store, was it difficult to see or hear anything clearly?
I could see everything clearly. Like I said, I don't know exactly what they were saying, but I could at least hear there was an interaction.
So your understanding of what happened is based on a brief observation from roughly 15 feet away. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Mhm.
Um, you mentioned that the guard said something about a shoplifter. You don't know what led him to make that statement, do you?
Mm-mm.
You don't know whether he had seen or had been told that Dr. Adams had taken merchandise. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
And you don't know whether Dr. Adams cooperated voluntarily or under protest. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, to summarize, you saw a brief interaction lasting roughly a minute from about 15 feet away, during which the guard calmly approached Dr. Adams, lightly held her arms, and led her towards another area in the store. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's,
I'd like to submit an objection when you said lightly touch. She had already testified that she wasn't sure about the firmness or degree of the contact.
I can rephrase the question. So to summarize, you saw a brief interaction lasting roughly a minute from about 15 feet away, during which the guard approached Dr. Adams, held her arm, and led her towards another area of the store. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Those are all the questions I have.
All right, if I may just ask a few questions.
Hmm.
Um, and Ms. Williams, I'm Kay Wilson, as I've already been introduced earlier. You said you know Dr. Adams by working with her. Can you tell us more about that knowledge that you have with Dr. Adams?
I'm a nurse in the hospital that we work at, so I sometimes interact with her, but nothing to the degree of working under her.
I see. Um, do you know her personally other than this professional relationship?
I mean, at work we talk, we might have casual banter, but I wouldn't say that we hang out outside of work.
So based on your knowledge and your contact, your previous contact with Dr. Adams, have you has she ever expressed any past incidences of shoplifting or theft in prior store experiences?
She has not.
Okay. Um, has she ever talked about taking anything from the Chandler department store that she had not purchased?
She had not, no.
Okay. Um, and on this day, when you were at the store, you mentioned being with another person, is that correct?
Yes.
And who is that person?
Pat Smith.
Would you please spell that person's name?
Yes. P as in party, ATY, Smith, SMITH.
Thank you. And is Pat Smith a man or a woman?
A woman.
Okay. And when you witnessed, as you said, about 15 feet away, the interaction between Dr. Adams and the security guard, was your friend Pat Smith next to you, or where was Pat Smith at the time?
Eventually she was like we had separated for a little bit, but then she did come back towards me.
Do you know if Ms. Ms. Smith had witnessed this event between Dr. Adams and the security guard?
Hmm.
And you said that Ms. Smith had walked away and come back. Um, at the time of this incident, where was she standing? Was she next to you, or was she? Can you explain where she was?
Yeah, it was, I guess you could say next to me. Like we weren't like close, but like, a normal distance between standing next to somebody.
Did she express that she could not witness what was happening or could not hear what was happening?
Well, we both were trying to figure out what was being said, but so I guess you could say that way. She didn't say she could hear what was saying, but she could clearly see what was happening.
Did Ms. Smith speak to you as to what she heard the security guard say out
I mean,
loud?
yeah, the only thing we heard was the shoplifting comment, and we just were like, "Oh, shoplifting," but she couldn't hear what the gentleman was saying.
And did Ms. Smith express to you anything that she saw as far as physical contact between Dr. Adams and the security guard?
Can you repeat the question?
Did Ms. Smith speak to you regarding the any physical contact that was made by the security guard with Dr. Adams?
Like in that moment? Like
Or
while we were
did she repeat to you anything that may have expressed to you anything regarding physical contact between the two? Did you hear Ms. Smith say anything like that? Whether the security guard had touched Dr. Adams or not?
I mean, like when she was getting taken away, we said like, "Oh, she's getting taken away," but nothing like I saw her punch her or something like that.
Understood. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you answering that question. Did you see Dr. Adams having any packages about her or any shopping bags on her body or in her hands?
I don't recall seeing anything in her hands besides maybe like a purse or something.
Okay. Would you say whether that purse was small, like a coffee cup? How would you describe the size of that purse? Or
Um,
larger?
it would be, I would say like small enough to be like a handbag you hold like on your um elbow, like not a big, I guess like maybe like a satchel
I
size.
see. Mhm. Did let's see. Um, you've already said that you did not contact the Daily Gazette. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, did anyone from the Daily Gazette, an employee, contact you or
No,
tried to contact you?
no.
Um, and council referenced the November 2nd, 2024 article. Did you see anything else published in the Daily Gazette regarding Dr. Adams
Just like
at any point afterwards? Right.
in the days after.
Yes.
I mean, I saw the initial article and then I think that was it.
I see. Um, and I'm almost done. I'm sorry. This is
No, it's
probably
okay.
my last question. Um, so since you know Dr. Adams from your working with her, can you describe, as you know it, her reputation
Very
in the
strong.
community?
Yeah, very strong reputation. She has a lot of patients that like her. She's very nice in the office. Very pleasant person.
Okay, good. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
I
Uh,
have just two more questions. I'm sorry.
no, thank you.
Um, so going back to your question about if you were with, or your answer to the question about if you were with somebody, you said you were with your friend Pat Smith.
Mhm.
Does Pat Smith also work at the hospital where you and Dr. Adams work?
No, she does not.
Does she have any knowledge about who Dr. Adams is? We were just talking about her reputation and how she has a very strong, kind reputation within the community.
She just knows that she's a good doctor that people like.
And since you said you work at the same hospital as Dr. Adams, Dr. Adams had mentioned that she was supposed to speak at an event. Had you heard anything about that previously?
I know I don't talk to her that deeply.
All right. Well, that wraps up all of my questions. Thank you.
Um, is there anything, Ms. Williams, that you would like to uh, say to us about this event that we have not asked in this deposition?
No, I think I covered pretty much everything.
Okay. If it's all right with you, counsel, then I'll go forward with closing statements unless you want to add anything else.
Nope, totally fine by me.
Ms. Williams, thank you for answering our questions today, and thank you for answering them as honestly as you could, and as fully as you could. You have the right to read and review the transcript of today's deposition once it is prepared by the court reporter, and to make any changes in form or substance. You can then sign it, which is called reserving signature. Alternatively, you may waive signature, meaning you will not review or sign the transcript. At this point, would you like to reserve your right to read and sign the transcript or waive your right?
Waive my right.
Okay, thank you. The court reporter will provide a certified copy of the transcripts to each party upon request. The transcript and exhibits will be treated as confidential under the protective order. Any objection other than form or foundation of a question are reserved until trial. Are there any additional stipulations that council would like to make?
No additional stipulations.
Thank you. The deposition is now concluded. The time is 5:54 p.m. Central Time, and we are now off the record.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording.